Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Culture City Board Member and Chief Possibilities Officer, Renee Ingalls.
It's always better when we're together. Yeah, we'll look at them stars when we're together. Well, it's always better when we're together.
Did you mean to send me out to our wedding song? Smart man, never underestimate Julian Maha. Welcome everybody to Culture Ball. There isn't many things as intimidating as getting up onto a stage after Magic Mike himself. There isn't much more intimidating than getting up on stage in front of culture royalty like yourselves. I'm nervous, I'm sweating, I'm feeling every eye in the room on only me. I'm feeling out of my comfort zone. And then I think about my son, Jacob. I think about the challenges that he faces each and every day. Why? Because he doesn't act how society assumes he should act. He flaps his hands with excitement. He chooses to be on his own rather than being with his peers. He occasionally picks his nose in public. Jacob has autism. Jacob is the reason that Joe and I were connected with Culture City just 3 years ago. Jacob is the reason that Joe and I, and all of us here in the room, strive to make nevers possible. There are fantastic opportunities in this country and across the world to make wishes and dreams come true. But some miss out. Individuals with invisible disabilities miss out. So that's where Culture City and the Possibilities Fairy that I am, we're going to continue to make the nevers possible. But what does that mean? Well, that can mean whatever you want it to mean. Because when you come together with Julian Maha, Michelle Kong, and the Culture City family, never say never, ever. We strive to continue to make the nevers possible. Today, it is a great honor to be here and have the ability to introduce and present our first ever Nevers moment of the year. Please first watch this video package.
We're able to save up enough money. We decided on Aruba. We wanted to give our children the beach experience. All my children love the beach. Elijah loves the beach. Elijah loves water. Elijah was great on the plane on the way down there. There was no incident on the plane. We were able to give the kids the beach experience that we wanted to give them. We had that beautiful week. We got to the airport. As we were starting to board the plane, I can see that he was definitely getting agitated. We were able to get him into his seat. That's kind of where the sensory overload happened. We were asked to leave the plane. We did understand at the time it was a safety issue. They were very nice to us on the plane getting off. We didn't know that there was no protocols or even a checklist to kind of run through to get him back on another commercial flight. We called the US consulate, we called the US embassy. We were in touch with politicians and congressmen to get help. We finally narrowed it down to an air ambulance company out of Florida, and they told us that because of his size and because of the sedating medicine that they would have to give him, and because their cockpits are open, they were unwilling to fly him. It kind of took our breath away. We didn't know what to do next. We really felt like we were lost. You know, our next step with no other options was to kind of put this plea out on Facebook because we were willing to try anything to get him home safely. And then finally it got to Julian from KultureCity.org. He was able to contact Carnival Cruise, who has all of their ships inclusive. They were not only willing, but wanted to sail Elijah and I back and to get on and go immediately to guest relations where they had a KultureCity bag waiting for us. It just made us feel like we were included, even with all of his sensory needs. I cannot say how grateful we are, and to every single person that has reached out to us. I cannot say how thankful I am to Carnival Cruise. If it wasn't for them, I don't know where we would be. But actually pulling into Miami and docking on US soil with Elijah was a whole other different kind of breath of fresh air. I felt like I could actually breathe at that moment. And we are forever thankful.
To turn your ship's course, to change course, to go and pick up a boy and bring him home is exactly what KultureCity about. Carnival Cruise stepped up to the plate, and they are the recipients of the first ever Never's Moment of the year. And we have a very special guest here to present the award to Vicky Ray, who was the magic person that made this happen. Welcome, Jamie. Congratulations, Carnival Cruise.
And you said you were nervous. Thank you for this wonderful recognition. It feels kind of odd to get an award to do something that seems so natural at Carnival. This is what we do. On behalf of Christine Duffy, our president, and our over 100,000 employees at Carnival Cruise Lines, it's our privilege to, my privilege to accept this award. They deliver fun and memorable vacations to 5 million guests of all abilities on a yearly basis. And when we got the call from Julian, as you mentioned, nobody says no to Julian. Our team was just only too happy to help. So thank you very much, Julian. We value our partnership with KultureCity. We started talking about 4 years ago. All of our ships have been certified. All of our guest-facing team members are certified. We honor the legacy of our founder, Ted Arison, who 50 years ago started Carnival Cruise Lines, and his vision was to make cruising accessible to all. So this award is a good indication that we're on the right track, and we're very excited about what we can do together, more so in the future. And meeting you today is just like the best surprise, so thank you so much.